Here's Parker after the made shot from Joakim Noah. Parker dishes to Duncan. Oh, yes, the turnaround. Duncan's got 6 points. Bulls trail by 4.
You know, the Spurs culture, really an example for the entire league, and you have to give a lot of credit to head coach Greg Popovich. He demands accountability and execution while at the same time balancing that with a really great sense of humor and an authentic interest in his players as people, and that goes a long way. And he's got a great leadership team around him, his owner and the general manager. They've been a terrific trio for almost 2 decades now.
That drops. And it's 6 points for Tony Parker. The Bulls making a switch here. Brooks checked in. And our 2K leaderboard up on the screen now, giving you a look at the small forward position and the players with the most rebounds per game this year. Kawhi Leonard on top.
Well, there are some things he does very well on the perimeter, but in the paint, his rebounding is as impressive as anything else he does.
Yeah, there's a lot in this package. He does a lot of things. He gives you a little bit of everything, but it's his work on the glass, on the boards, his ability to battle down low. That's where he blows the league's other small forwards away.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kevin, Spurs coach Greg Popovich is so highly respected by his peers. Thunder coach Scott Brooks said there are 3 things you can count on: death, taxes, and Pop winning 50 games. Dallas coach Rick Carlisle called him, quote, the best coach in any sport ever and the smartest man in the history of the world. Kevin, he wasn't joking.
High praise indeed. Thank you, Doris. 3-pointer, Butler. And the foul called on Pau Gasol. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Mirotic is checked in for Chicago. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Baines is checked in. Diaw comes in for Duncan. Manu Ginobili's checked in for Daniel Green. That's Mills in for Tony Parker.
Patty Mills last season had his best season ever. Really remade his body in the offseason, adding muscle, cutting down on his body fat. Already one of the quickest players in the league. He got even quicker.
San Antonio with the ball after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. And Leonard has it in the corner. And the foul called on Pau Gasol. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Bellinelli, he's checked in for Leonard. Here's Bellinelli. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Shot clock at 3. Nice shot by Ginobili. And Mills getting quality minutes at the backup point guard position.
Yeah, and for a player who spent time in the D-League, playing in China and his native Australia, and it seems he's really solidified his place as an NBA player, Kevin, in part because he refocused on conditioning his body and really developed as an outside shooter, too.
There's the pick. In the corner, it's Ginobili. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
Let's take a look at Manu Ginobili's numbers. How his last 10 games have gone. He's putting up 6 points a night, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. He's going through a little bit of a tough time, and how he responds is going to tell us a lot about him.
That's right, Steve. It's a test of character here to me. I mean, we'll see how quickly he can shake off his struggles and start raising his game again. I think he's capable.
Kirk Heinrich, he's checked in for the Bulls. Outside Gasol. In transition, here come the Spurs. Nice shot by Ginobili. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for San Antonio.
Boy, their hounding, harassing efforts at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And I'll tell you, the other thing that's been a factor is the transition game. They're scoring a lot of points on the fast break.
Here's Mills. after the Bulls pick up 2. It's Ginobili with the drive. And the foul called on Pau Gasol. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Mills passes to Diaw. Bellinelli for 3. Can't get it to go. And the Bulls going the other way now. Victory eluded them last time in San Antonio when they took on the Spurs.
And what caused them to lose that last matchup was the mistakes. I mean, they just committed too many turnovers, and they were sloppy with the ball, and that's why they lost.
Heinrich kicks to Brooks. Mirotic has a wide open look. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Brooks. And Ginobili, here we go. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Spurs lead by 3. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the 4th quarter. Bulls trail by 3. D. Rose and Jimmy Butler, the backcourt. Inside at the 4 and 5 are Gasol and Noah. And it's Dunleavy in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Knocked loose. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Noah dishes to Rose. Excellent D there from Parker. San Antonio leading by 3. Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Mirotic. Goes up on the wing. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Great defensive anticipation there to challenge that shooter.
Parker again throws. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
They'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Derrick Rose has always had an effective floater. It's a must-have shot for any point guard. He said he developed it on the playgrounds of Southside Chicago. He didn't call fouls, so you just had to find a way to get your shot off before the contact.
Kept alive.
You can see how much the defense respects him. I mean, they were all over him on that look.
Loose defense at such a critical time. You're better off sending him to the line than giving him 2 points.
Now here's Parker. Lets it fly. Drains the 19-footer. Parker's got the game tied up here for the Spurs. And Rose working to develop his floater with, Steve, his left hand as well.
Well, you don't see many players who can make a floater with either hand. I mean, something like that with his quickness, that would be impossible to defend.
Lock at 6. Right side, Butler. But they get it back. And it's Rose penetrating. Noah. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam. This game's going to take a big swing. Clark, if the D continues to clear out like that and give up easy dunks.
Yeah, that's the kind of defense we expect to see in a blowout, Kevin, or even an exhibition game, not a close game like this.
Look how frustrated Steve is over
Well, I just, you know what, Kev?
disgusting.
Come on, Kev. I just like that he didn't choose to just lay it up there. I mean, he threw it down with force.
And so here is Chicago, following the bucket by the Spurs. And he jams it with authority.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Yeah, he's sensing this is a critical time in this game, guys.
Now here's Parker. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That's on Joakim Noah.
What a game for Tony Parker. He has 8 points and 2 steals. He's showing us those quick hands today, both when he has the ball and when he doesn't.
Yeah, he's really distributed well on the offensive side, and then ball hawking defensively. He's been impressive.
And the Bulls making a change here. Gasol's checked in. Rose. Second shot opportunity. And he gets the bucket. 8 points for Pau Gasol.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, the great passing we saw in the first half has carried right over into the second.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
And the Spurs making a change here. Ginobili's checked in. Dunleavy, the pass to Gasol. And it's blocked by Duncan. They get it back. And the call will be against Joakim Noah. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. And we'll go to the line to shoot 2. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in.
Even with the miss, he got the big one there to put him in front.
Dunleavy kicks it to Noah. Butler dishes to Rose. Double team on Rose. And it's Butler with the jam. Well, as we move into the fourth, it's been an even game.
Yeah, it has been. Neither team able to create any significant separation so far.
Steve?
Yeah, that's right, guys. The lead has now changed hands 5 times.
And you can see it in his eyes right now. Parker is going for the jugular.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're losing by 1. 59 seconds left in the game. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hi, guys. Over that break, I was able to catch the message Tom Thibodeau was giving to his team. He laid out the X's and O's and told them, we're still alive, guys. We've just got to work together, trust each other, and play our backsides off. Kevin, we'll see if they've got enough in the tank to get over the top.
Some solid defense from Rose.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Spurs have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. And the foul on Derrick Rose. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Looking at the game for Kawhi Leonard, 9 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
Yeah, a lot of times he's one of those players who can get hot and stay hot from the three-point line. So I look for him to continue to search for shots out there.
San Antonio on defense. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Ooh, pressure basket right there.
Now that's coming through in the clutch.
Now here's Parker. Yes!
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what's your take?
With this much time left on the clock, I try to shoot from as close to the basket as possible because that way you have enough time for a quick putback if you miss.
For the win. Oh, he put it down! What a shot! At the buzzer!
Down it goes into the buzzer. It's a spectacular finish to this game.
Breathtaking, Steve. Absolutely breathtaking. I'm out of breath.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. Well, they don't get much more exciting than that, Clark.
They sure don't. And when it was gut check time, this team kept their composure, kept their emotions in check, and got it done.
Well, it's time to say so long. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke,